So I recently did an install on some Ring spotlight cameras, and I'm going to tell you the experience I had and some things you might want to get if you decide to get these cameras. Okay, so these set of cameras are the wireless battery cameras. Ring also has ones where you actually have constant power source to the cameras. But where I was going to install these cameras required me to have a long set of wires running everywhere. So to make it easier, I just get the battery kind. Now the problem with the battery kinds, you have to actually recharge them when the batteries get depleted. But I suggested to my clients to get the solar panels to keep them fully charged, because these cameras are actually mounted on the outside of the home, front, back, left, and right. So without the solar panels, you'd have to get up on a ladder, undo the battery compartment, and remove the batteries and charge them up and reinstall them. Now, one good thing about the Ring cameras versus the Arlo cameras, they have two battery compartments, so you can buy an extra battery, but still you'd have to get up on a ladder to recharge those batteries and do the same process over and over again. To make your life easier, if you're going to get these set of cameras and you want to put them on the outside, just go ahead and spend the extra money for the solar panels. And Ring has a little deal going on. Depending on how many cameras you buy, you get a discount. So the Ring solar panels come with a 13-foot cable. So you can have the panel in a totally different location that's more facing the sun, and the camera can be in another location. Because when I was installing the front and the back cameras, the solar panels had to be a further distance away from the cameras in order to hit the sun. And the two cameras on the right and the left side were actually east and west, which, you know, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so they were close to the camera. So in the package of each camera and solar panels, you get a mason drill. That means you can drill into brick, which I had to do on each side of the house because that was a brick house. So everything is included in the box. You got the screws, the anchors, and everything that you need to do the installation. Now the issue I'm having with the Ring camera set is the fact that they don't include an angle bracket, because all the cameras are facing straight. So if you need to angle it to the side, that's not going to happen. You need an additional bracket, which you'd have to purchase separately, and Ring doesn't even provide it. This one comes from a different manufacturer. So Ring kind of dropped the ball on that one. They might want to start thinking about adding that, even if it's not inside the box, as an accessory. Because a lot of people are mounting cameras on the side of the house and they want it to point in a certain direction and not just straight. And even the one that I mounted on the front of the house, it was so far facing out in the street, and to get it angled down far enough, it wasn't happening. So I had to get an additional angle bracket for that one too. But all in all, everything went well with the installation. Once you sign up for the account, they give you a 30-day free storage. The cameras were easy to add to account. They had a little QR code inside the open battery panel that you scan. And once you scan that, then it just shows up on the account. You can adjust all the settings, you know, the motion detecting, the light, and all the different stuff that the camera is capable of doing. And each camera works independently, unlike the Arlo that relies on the base station. These cameras are waterproof and they're weather resistant to a certain degree as far as the heat and the cold. They have a speaker and a microphone built in, so you can have a conversation with the other person who's on the other side of the camera. And all these cameras are Wi-Fi connected. But here's the problem though, if you have a weak Wi-Fi signal, you're going to have some issues. It's going to take a little while to load up the image, and sometimes it won't even load up the image. You have to keep trying again. So I would recommend that you get one of those new Wi-Fi mesh systems that will boost the Wi-Fi signal and blanket your home, because a lot of these mesh system goes up to 5,000, 6,000 square feet. So not only are they covering inside your home, they're blasting on the outside too. Because that's what you need if you're going to install these cameras outside your home. There's always going to be a slight delay when you hit live view, but you want that delay to be as less as possible. And with a good connection to your Wi-Fi, that's how you make the delay as less as possible. So that's why I'm recommending you get that Wi-Fi mesh system to really blanket your home. Other than that, it seems like these cameras are working good so far. I have the Arlo system, but I decided to go with the Ring system for this client because they wanted those spotlight type cameras. And I would recommend the battery model if you're going to put them on the outside with the solar panel. So you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how you're going to run power source to the camera on the outside. Okay, so that's my experience with the Ring cameras. Price wise, between these set of cameras, the Rings cost less. And the solar panel that power the cameras on the outside is a whole lot cheaper on the Ring versus the Arlo. And I did a comparison video between these two set of systems that's available on my channel. So check it out if you want to know what the big difference is between the Arlo system and the Ring system. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you for taking the time for watching it. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.